What's going on, everybody? This is your favorite music journalist, Cleveland Rowe, also known as Poppy Cleve, and let's talk about some albums that I am very much so excited for and very much so anticipating in 2025. Now, 2024 was such a big year. I don't really expect 2025 to be as big of a year, but it could be exciting. Could be nothing but a bunch of surprises. Like last year, from Kendrick dropping an album, from Beyonce dropping Playboi Carti. There's so many different great releases that came out in 2024 that's kind of like hard to compete with that, but other than 2016, but 2024 was just an amazing year of music. Starting at number 1, we got a new Clipse album that's on the way called Let God Sort 'Em Out, which I'm very much excited for. This is their first album in 15 years that they've done together. They've done music in like off and on, but this is their first album that they've done together in 15 years, and they're also bringing on Pharrell, man. And let me say this, that album title is tough. Like, I don't know what it is with Pusha T, but he always comes up with great album titles. I expect nothing but I expect this may be rap album of the year. I'm hella excited to see and hear what they do on this album, and the production. It seems like they're really building up a lot for this album, and the marketing has been kind of crazy. They haven't really talked about so much, and I did hear or see that there's a rumor featured on there with Kendrick on there. So this man, I hope they just talk the most disrespectful things on that album, or at least the most. I just know it's gonna be cold. That's all I know. Next up, we got Joey Badass. Man, I love the song that he dropped at the beginning of this new year, which is him he's coming out strong, man. He's coming out with he's coming out a little spicy, which I love. I love that he's keeping that same energy that Kendrick has been doing throughout the whole year of 2024, which is to be on niggas' necks, man. I'm loving that, man. So whatever he has coming, he's got music coming from the initial joint that he released earlier this year, and even the latest one, Sorry Not Sorry, which was with Conductor. I'm very excited for Joey Badass to come out with a stellar album, just more music. So that's something I guess we can expect. We also have FKA Twigs that's coming out with the album on January 24th, titled You Sexual. She describes this album as something that's euphoric, something that's more of an out-of-body experience that's also relishing in pleasure. Mainly something that, well, it sounds like an album that's going to be liberating and something that feels like there's freedom in. But I expect this album to be very sexual. I'm expecting avant-garde, something that's going to be out of this world, as she does very well. And even, you know what, you guys should definitely make sure that you check out her music video for You Sexual, which was a single that she dropped last year. It's amazing, very, I won't say twisted, but it's just horny. It's also a little animalistic. It's just a great video. I love the filmography, the cinematography around that. Everything about that is it feels and seems like it's euphoric. It's gonna be amazing. I expect nothing less from FKA Twigs. Another album that I am very much so looking forward to that's dropping this month is The Weeknd. The Weeknd has come out with a new album on the 31st of January. This album is going to be called Hurry Up Tomorrow, which is going to be stemming from this trilogy that he's created from After Hours and Dawn FM. Also, my favorite rapper who is dropping on the same day as The Weeknd is going to be Mike with his album Showbiz. I'm very excited for it, man. Mike is one of my favorite new rappers of this new generation. He has this very unique voice and flow that just really sticks. And man, I expect nothing less. I expect this album to be even greater. He's very consistent with his music, so I don't know what else to say, man. I'm just really excited for him, man. I always love when he raps. The singles that he's been dropping from Pieces of a Dream and Bear Trap are stellar, or amazing verses, amazing raps, man. Just keep it up, bro. I'm excited for this one. Hopefully we get to do an interview, because he is coming to Tampa, I believe, in April. So hopefully I get to be there for that and get to interview him then. But hey, man, I'm just putting that out there. Another album that I'm very much so looking forward to is going to be A$AP Rocky's Don't Be Dumb. That album was set to release last year, but it was pushed back for whatever reason. I don't really remember the reason why, but I just know it was delayed into this year. Hopefully it comes out this year. I know he's going through some like legal action, legal things right now, so it may even delay that album even further. But man, I'm really hoping it comes out this year. But what I really hope for is that he brings that creativeness that he does with his music videos into this album. Usually we get something different, very different sounding album from ASAP, which is like a testament to what Testing was, his album that he released a couple years ago. We also have Playboi Carti that's supposed to drop this year. He was supposed to drop last year, but I'm not too sure what happened with that one. He was teasing it throughout the whole year. We were hearing so many things throughout the internet with this release that this upcoming release. I'm not too sure what's going on, but hopefully we get to see that come to fruition this year. And speaking of even more artists who were supposed to drop in 2024, Chance the Rapper. He's been teasing this upcoming album, or what, I don't know what he has going on, but the releases, these little like songs that he's been releasing on YouTube or whatever, have been top notch. Like the level of production, he's rapping on these songs, but he sounds great. He sounds like he's in a really good space right now, despite of everything that he's been going through in the last couple of years. But man, he sounds great. He sounds phenomenal. I hope we get to see this upcoming project called Starline Gallery. But he sounds great. But man, I hope we get to see a comeback from Chance the Rapper. I hope he gets to take over this year, or just put out a good project. Also, we've been seeing Ari Lennox in the studio as of late with Jermaine Dupri again, and I believe she's been making really great music with Jermaine. It's good to see that they're both working together once again. So even with the little like record label disputes, the thing that she's got going on with Dreamville, I don't know what it really is, and hopefully we get to hear more about it, and hopefully they get to figure it out and sort it out, and we get something that's beautiful that comes out from it. And speaking of Dreamville artists, we also got Jid that's supposed to come out this year with a solo project and supposedly a collaborative project with Metro Boomin. I'm more excited with the collaborative project with Metro because I feel like that's going to be nuts, so definitely excited for that. Hopefully we get a J.Cole album this year. Hopefully this is the year we get to hear the fall off. We've been kind of talking about that for a while now. I'm not sure how that album is going to be received now because of his because of things that he said last year, his whatever. I have nothing against it, but I know a lot of people feel a way about it, but it's whatever. But My Delete Later was great, nothing but great raps. J. Cole's been on a great run as of late, but man, hopefully we get to hear what the follow-up is. Hopefully it's the album that we've been waiting for a while. I am anticipating for Little Simz to be dropping an album this year. She did just drop a single called Hello High. Well, I don't know if it's a single, but it's just the fact that she dropped something, so I can expect an album. Whatever that she got coming, I know she got music coming, so definitely release the music. Please release the music. Ooh, Yasiin Bey and The Alchemist is supposed to come out with the album this year. Man, when I tell you this may be, dang, we got the Clipse, and we got a possible Kendrick album, Mike album. It's a lot of good rap albums that's coming out this year. But man, Yasiin Bey and The Alchemist has been on a run, but to do it with Yasiin Bey, come on, man. I don't know what to even, man. I don't know this is gonna be crazy. That's all I know. We also got some news that Panthress is coming out with a new album. She announced on Instagram that she is working on some new music, so I am looking forward to that. Also, I am very much looking forward to Alex Vaugn. It's been a while since we got a project from her, and I love the last song that she just released, which was released last year. It's called Hit a Wall. Great R&B, great vocals. She sounds amazing as usual. We also got Mereba, who's coming out with an album on Valentine's Day. It is called The Breeze Grew a Fire. We also got Lady Gaga that may be coming out with a project this year. She did have a song with Bruno Mars that dropped last year it was cool, but I am looking forward to that. It's been a while since we heard from Lady Gaga. Also, speaking of Bruno Mars, he is coming out with more music. He just dropped a teaser with Sexy Red. The two people who I wouldn't think would get together just got together for a song, but man, or I don't know what to really expect, but I just know it's gonna be good music because Bruno Mars makes good music. We also got Solange, who has been in the studio as of late. We did see some recent pictures of her and Peter Bourne working in the studio, making some music. Whatever they got running, I'm excited for. Also, she's been behind the scenes doing a lot of creative work. I know she had like this crazy performance. I can't remember where it was, but I know she had this stellar performance that she did. I think it was either last year or the year before. And I'm excited to see what she got coming out. We also just got news that Eem Triplin is dropping an album on February 17th called Melody of a Memory. I love Eem Triplin. He's one of my favorite new rappers as well. And finally, I think we're going to be getting a Kendrick Lamar album this year. I know we just got GNX like 2 months ago, but hey man, he shouldn't have teased that song on his Instagram. But man, bruh has so much going on. 2024 was the year of Kendrick, from the beef to GNX to the pop out show. It's been, I don't know if anyone's had a bigger year than Kendrick, honestly, in hip hop. I don't know if anyone has had this big of a year as he had. But bro got the Super Bowl that's happening next month, and I can't believe it. It's going to be next month. He's going to be on the big stage on national television. This is going to be y'all don't understand, man. Y'all don't understand. We getting Kendrick on stage once again. We may end up getting that album either before the Super Bowl or sometime after, I believe, or at least before he sets off on tour, but who knows. This is all up for speculation. We may not even get an album. We may just leave it as it is, especially since we're still like living through GNX. We're still living through SZA's deluxe for Lana. So who knows? And that is all the albums that I am personally excited for, albums that I am personally anticipating. I can't wait to hear all these projects. Please leave in the comments of albums that you guys are excited for, albums that I may be forgetting that are coming out this year. Please let me know. I'm always open to listen to new stuff, so please put me on, and maybe we'll do a video on like albums that are on my wish list. But yeah, maybe I'll do like a wish list of what I hope, what I wish to come out this year. Maybe we'll do that. But until next time, this is your favorite music journalist, Cleveland Rowe, also known as Poppy Cleve, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. And as always, peace and love.